Hello, welcome to Cool Joom. We're proud to announce the release of Circles for Jomsocial. This is brought to you by Cool Joom, and this is the product called the JS Enhancement Suite, which is Circles for Jomsocial. Circles for Jomsocial is just one part of the enhancement suite. There are several other goodies that we're going to demonstrate here for you today in this video on how to use and the benefits of the JS Enhancement Suite. Here we have a raw Joomla Jomsocial installation. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to use this. In the mainstream, you can see here that it's called Connections. This is what we've chosen to name it here on the mainstream. Now you can use Connections here in lieu of Friends if you'd like. This is an admin setting in the back, which I'll show you here shortly, that you can use it to replace it or in conjunction with, either one you choose. I'll take you over to the Connections page, let you see what this looks like. For those who don't know what circles are, Google Plus came out with circles, and Google Plus is the way to easily integrate, add friends to a specific group of people that you can filter in the mainstream to choose to speak or share with just this particular connection. The core connections here, when you get this product, you're going to see that you have a create new connection type here. You can drag users into this box here to start a new connection. When you're done with that, you can name it. I'm going to just go ahead and name this one here Test 01. And if you notice here, to scroll down, we'll have Test 01 has been added. Now, in the event that I added the two people here to my test connection during the naming process, if they were not already my friends, they would be in the pending list. As you can see here, I have one person in the pending list here, and they're not quite lit as 100% transparency as the other two, because these two here I had already had a previous connection with. So this person here is I'm still waiting for to accept my request that I have added them to my Study Buddies connection, which will show you this on how the reciprocating aspect of the friend request or the request that I have added you to this group will look like in a later video. For the purpose of demonstration, we'll just keep moving. One of the features here is, if you notice, when I hover over a particular individual, not only do I get a hover card, but all of the connections that this individual is in will light up, allowing me to see where this person is. Now we have them in several connections below because we've been testing. But if I light up another individual, you can see there's not quite as many there. Carl's here. If I want to go over to all members, let's find somebody here that I don't have. Here's Demo Test. I don't have them in any of my connections, and as you can see, a helpful tip here is that the hover card will appear, allowing me to see a little bit about this person. Now for demonstrations, this person, if they had employment, would be posted here. Our school would be posted here. If their email address was public, it would be posted here. If I choose that I wanted to message this person, I can message them directly here from the hover. Or if I wanted to use the hover to chat with this individual, we've integrated with JBolo and Comment Chat. JBolo is by TechJoomla. We support that product in here within our hover, so you can instantly start chatting with this demo test user here in the chat. Again, these are just features that you can use to try to connect with somebody or learn a little bit more about them. Now in this hover, it is powerful. You can actually start a connection here, similar to what you see on Facebook and Google+. We've brought this technology now here to Jomsocial. I'm going to cancel here. You can also just start checking whoever you want this person to be into. If I want to put the demo test user into my Test 01, I can simply just click here. It's going to send out a friend request. I'm going to go ahead and agree to that to go out. Close this. Refresh the page. And you can see here now that this demo test has been added to that connection. You don't have to add them that way. If you find somebody here that you want to add to a connection, you can simply drag and release, and that individual will be added as well. I'll go ahead and I'll add a couple more to this particular box here. And that's all you have to do. If you do not, or you say, well, I made a mistake, I don't really want this user in the connection. Simply drag them out, and they're gone. To delete, drag out, gone. To put them back, just put them back. So the drag and drop, that's the drag and drop feature of the of this segment, and we'll move forward here. You can maneuver this bar any way. It is drag and drop, and it will automatically resize to a minimum connection. So if you decide that you get a bunch of people here and you want a little bit more room, you can do that as well as the site grows. Go ahead and take you out to the front to show you how this looks like on the front. In the filtering aspect, the friends, family, and following, when you click on any of these core buttons, if you notice here, it will default to the friends connection. So at this point, anything that I share by way of status, photo, videos, or events will only share with my friends. Click on family, it will only share with my family. If I click on follow, the people that are in my following group, as seen here on the connections page, if I choose to maybe just follow up a couple of people, I just want to see what they're saying, not necessarily post back to them. I just want to interact with them and see what it is that that they're talking about on the site. I can choose the following tab, and this will filter out only the people that are in my following group. Where this comes in and is real handy is as you build your custom connections. If I wanted to share, let's say, a photo with my in-laws, and I only wanted to share it with my in-laws, I can click on in-laws and it defaults to the in-laws. Or if I'm in the stream, a couple of different ways that I can do this. I can just go ahead and drop down and choose the in-laws, and if I want to go ahead and share a photo with just them, so now if I refresh this page, or I can wait for the Jomsocial update, auto updater, it's going to show here that Demos shared this post with in-laws only. So this post now can only be seen by the people that I have in my in-laws connection. So that is the filtering. One of the other cool features that we've added here is the share this. So anytime you see a post that is sharing aloud, you can go ahead and just click share. It will allow you to share the post to your wall, or you can share it to a friend's wall, or you can select several friends for that matter, or if you wanted to just single out a specific friend that you know you want to share it with, you can just click share, and that will share it with that particular friend. If you see a blog post or something that you want to share, that's a nice convenient way of doing that. Or if you see a favorite quote, things of that nature that you want to share with somebody, you can share it again to your wall, a friend's wall, or you can share it to an entire connection. If I want to share this with my staff, I can share it with my entire staff. Back to the connections page to show you a few more features there. Let's say that I went ahead and I created my in-laws custom connection here. If I click on in-laws, it will load my in-laws up here. It'll also allow me to edit here should I decide I want to change the name of it, or if I want to share this entire connection. I can share this entire connection with anybody that is, say Carl was my staff member. I can share it with Carl. Now that entire connection just went to Carl. It will automatically, when Carl accepts it, dump everybody into the in-laws connection, providing he was one of my in-laws. Now once the person receives it on the other side, he can choose to rename it if he wants during the exception process, or after he's already accepted it. You can obviously edit any of the connections and rename them here. To delete a connection, just simply, I'm going to go ahead and delete this test connection over here. You just simply click delete, and that connection is deleted. Now, none of your friends are deleted in doing that, because your friends will always stay stagnant in the aspect of it takes you to remove friends manually from this connection. So if I wanted to remove this friend from here, I just simply drag him out, and it's going to ask me, are you sure you want to remove Demo 4 from your friends list? You can also block. These are standard Jomsocial features. If the user here, being that it's not 100% opacity here, if I was to drag something out here, it's simply going to cancel the request because it's not lit up at 100%. That means they have not accepted my request yet. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that person to show you. It'll take you over to the friend request canceled page, and these are all people that are still waiting for my approval. So you can cancel friend requests through this page here, or simply just drag them out of a connection that you have them in, and again, it will remove them that way there. Show you a couple other features here. If you want to sort, I'm going to go ahead and sort for somebody here. Let's say Demo. You can type in a name and it will bring up anybody related to Demo. Or let's say I'm looking for an individual, Carl. I can invite Carl through here, through hover, add him to one of my connections, or simply drag him into a menu. If I want to invite friends, I can just simply use the invite tab here. I can view my sent requests or my pending approvals through here. I can also sort this list. These are features that we have in here. We've also integrated with Friend Suggest from TechJuma. People you may know. If you click on suggested, based on people that you're interacting with, it will give you suggestions to people that you may or may not want to add as friends. Again, the All Members tab here will display all members on the site so that you can use the hover feature to learn a little bit more about that person to determine if you want to go ahead and add that person. If I want to go ahead and start another test connection, being that this person is test, I can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put back my test 01. I'm going to create it, and when this page refreshes, I will now have test 01, and I can put test in that page. So very simple stuff. You can drag and drop, you can maneuver around, you can share connections, you can share stream posts, you can segregate onto who you want to follow in the aspect that you want to just speak with your family this day, or share specific instances with your family, or share posts from your family, whether it be photos or whatever the case may be. Here's a series of photos that I shared with my family people, and I may want to go ahead and share this with a friend. That simple. And I went ahead and I shared those pictures with that demo connection. That's been Connections. We're going to release a few more videos shortly with the additional features, and show you the admin side as well as the messaging side for reciprocating back and accepting these connections as they come through on messages. Thank you. This is Cool Joom, Circles for Jomsocial.